Hey guys, I have a video for you today. It's actually a pretty exciting video. As you may or may not know, I just got back from the horse expo. Not gonna say where. It's not a huge secret because I did kind of reveal where I was going, but I'm not really gonna give it out because no one really needs to know that. But I'm sure you may know that I did come back from the horse expo, and if you want to see pictures from that, I will be posting 5 of them a day on my Instagram. So you probably won't see many pictures of my horses anytime soon. There'll be a couple here and there, but not too many. Alright, so yeah, I did want to get good quality pictures with my camera, but I got there and the battery was dead in my camera, of course. So I ended up using my phone, which is not, of course, not the best camera quality, but it is better than nothing. So I did get pictures. They're just not the greatest. Sorry for my appearance. I spent several hours walking around the horse expo yesterday, and it's been just kind of been a lazy day today. Had a 4-hour ride home, all that crap, so I'm just kind of worn out. But today for you, I'm not going to be doing a feature, but I will have a tack haul for you. This is probably going to be a fairly lengthy tack haul, only because I have quite a bit. It was originally just going to be 2 or 3 pieces that I got last week until I went to the horse expo and I blew all of my money. I have $3 left, so that's fun. But let me just get into this before this turns into something too terrible. I'm going to try not to go on and on and on, but as you can already tell, that's going off to a bad start. So the first thing I have in here, when we walked in the door, they gave us a Pat Pirelli bag, Pirelli training. I don't watch much Pirelli, but I do know that Pat is a fairly good trainer. I just don't generally pay too much attention to the methods. As I talked about in my last video, I said I was getting something custom made. I believe I said that. And what that is this custom wither strap. I have a hard time choosing my colors to use, so I figured that I would get this nice rainbow wither strap. And I had this made by a girl who lives in my area-ish. She lives about an hour or so away. But I had her make this for me, and it was $15. And there was no shipping because luckily she happened to be taking her horse to a vet, and she was able to meet us after she got done with that. If you guys want to know the lady I got this off of and you have Facebook, I will give you her name, but other than that, I don't have her email or phone number, or actually I do have her phone number, but I don't have her email. So if you want one of these, or any other color, she can do any color, let me know and I will give you her Facebook. But it just has these nice scissor clips, the Conway buckles, so it's adjustable, the paracord, and it just looks like that. And I love it. It's so great. It'll go really nice with my new breast collar. If you haven't seen my new breast collar, go look at my part 1 of this tack haul. And yeah, so this was $15. The next thing I got one time last week is something my mom bought for me. Are these fringe reins. So they just look like this. They're like a turquoisey teal. And then down here, this is where it would attach to your horse's bit or hackamore. It has fringe and the scissor clips and the leather ties. So it looks like this. It's kind of probably really hard to see right now. And these are by Showman. I think my mom paid $15 for these, and I saw them at the horse expo for $12, but I didn't need a pair since I already have these ones. And the great thing about these is they match my breast collar perfectly for some reason. Like, it wasn't planned. My mom had bought these before I even got my breast collar, and it was not planned, so it matched perfectly. So I'm so excited to use these. I recommend these. The next thing in here, that's all stuff that I pre-ordered that came last week. And then the rest of the stuff is what I paid for. I paid for pretty much everything, but my mom had to help me out with the last the last thing that I got as a deal because I didn't have enough money, and they were kind of, not necessarily a necessity, but anyway. So the first thing that I got are these braiding bands, rubber braiding bands. These really don't have a brand name, I guess, but they just look like this. There's 500 of them in there. I didn't need these, but I have really recently started braiding spinner's mane a lot and doing a bunch of like different cute things, and I've started doing this tail, and these are always just good to have. I have about half a pack now, but as you know, they break and you go through them pretty quickly. I think I paid like, how much did I pay for these? Like $1.50 something. So I just figured I'd get them while I could. They're like $1.50 or something. So there's those, and I recommend those bands if you just want to do something with your horse's mane or tail. The next thing I got, and I'll take it out of the bag. Keep in mind, at these horse expos, a lot of like companies come there, like Horse Lovers, etc. But this was the store I got the rubber bands from, and this bit from. They were having a closeout sale because their store was closing, and they had some smoking deals on their stuff. I just got this no name loose ring snaffle, and it just looks like this. So yeah, it looks pretty fairly good quality. I'm just going to use this as mine and Spinner's practice bit, and then I will use the offset D bit sweet iron for showing. But it just looks like this, and I got this bit for $7. I thought that was a steal. And honestly, if it's not good quality, I won't use it. $7 really isn't going to kill me, but I'm sure it will be fine. It looks very good quality, so yeah. And it came in this little package. The next and last smaller items that I got are just 2 bottles of Ultra Shield Sport Fly Spray in the 15-ounce bottles. I got these from Horse Lovers. They were $3.99 a piece, so I got 2. I'm going to put one in my trailer and then keep one in the house until we run out of last year's supply. You can never go wrong with fly spray, especially when it's cheap, and I know for a fact that the Ultra Shield is good. I have never tried this kind, but I think this is the better kind than I believe the Eco Gold or the red bottle, whatever that is. But I got these for $3.99. Put this over here. And here is the exciting part, guys. I got 3 different blankets from Tipperary Blankets Tack for $175. These are the items that my mom had to help me with about half of because I only had so much money left. So we kind of split it. But the first one I got, and I will take it out of the package, is this purple turnout sheet. I have never used this brand before, but we got a really good deal on these. So here's the Tipperary brand, and I tried these on Spinner, and they look really good. I'm going to zoom my camera out. Okay. So there's the brand. I don't know how well you can see that. This is just a 1200 denier waterproof turnout rain sheet, and this is going to be really difficult to show on the camera. Okay, so I'm going to try this the best I can. So it looks like this kind of. I'm sorry, you really can't see this. It has, my shirt's falling down. It has the really nice fleecy wither patch, the hood attachments, and it's a really super nice purple. And in the front, it has the Velcro right here, so you can Velcro it together. And then it has the 2 buckles up here and the easy snap here. So you just buckle it up there. And this fits spinner so nice, honestly. Go on my Instagram and I'll probably have pictures posted eventually. So I got this. And the other ones I took out of the bag because I didn't want to sit here and take them out of the bag. Next thing I got was this black cooler, which they all fit super nice. I got them in a 78 for spinner. And let me tell you, if you have a thoroughbred that the blankets, like the front of the chest bulges out, because if you have to keep constantly pulling your horse's blanket like over his withers or forward because it slides back so far, I suggest these so much, or the Tough One Snuggets. But honestly, I would get these any day over the Snuggets because they're expensive. So it just looks like this, and there's the brand. And this also has the Polar Fleece. This is Polar Fleece, by the way, and the Polar Fleece wither patch. And it has the nice belly band buckles, if you can see that. And all it has for the tail part is a string because it's not meant to be a blanket. It's just meant for a cooler. But I will probably use it as a underlayment sheet. It's just in the 78. So there's two. And then the last one I got is a 1200 denier, 300 grams of fill, heavyweight turnout blanket in navy. So it looks like that. And it also has the nice like woolly fleecy wither patch, hood attachments, the really easy front buckles, 2 crisscross buckles in the belly, and the 2 leg straps. So yeah. These, from what I can tell, are super great quality. I would highly, highly recommend these. I would highly recommend those. Obviously, I haven't used them. I tried them on spinner, so go on my Instagram, Facebook, if you have my Facebook. And you can look at the pictures I posted. They fit him super nicely, and I highly recommend them. I will put their website below. What the lady said is the website isn't the greatest for finding exactly what you want, but I'm sure you can email them. I do have their email, but I'll let you guys seek that out. I highly recommend this brand, and I will do a review on that once I use it, which will probably be next year because we're getting out of the cold weather, but they fit spinner super nicely. Last thing I have, I'm not even going to show you because it's kind of buried, but it's like a 3-tier plastic storage container. If you go on Hannah Bivens' organization thing, she has one similar to it. It's just an organizational tub thing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was probably kind of boring, and I'm rushing through it, sort of, and I get carried away with talking, as you can see again. I will have a video up for you guys next week as well. I will probably upload this one early again. I have a couple pre-filmed. An upcoming video also is a how to tack up Western update, so stay tuned for that as well. If you have any questions about any of this stuff or links to anything or websites, please let me know. You can ask me additional prices or anything else. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.